Joining us on the specialties hotline, another Section 5 champion. We're so happy that we got the season in for soccer, and they are the Avon Braves. They are the Section 5 Class C1 champions, repeating as Section 5 champions, which is pretty darn sweet, too. Our guests are Katlyn Bennetti, Emma Clarke, and Ellie Cochrane, who had a fantastic season putting the ball in the back of the net. Steve, tell our audience why this is such a cool story.
A cool story for a lot of reasons. And I think I know where you're going here. That a long time ago, I may have gone to the prom with Katlyn's mom, Coach Katlyn Bennetti, 1984. You both will, and it was a great time. And she comes from a great family, and it's really cool to see people with roots from your hometown do great things. So Katlyn, never met you, but congratulations. And it's pretty cool. I know you've got a great program going down there in your fifth season as head coach. Could you talk about this team that you have? Undefeated record, outscored opponents 70-7. And last year you won in Class B2, and now you come down to C1, and you play in an extremely tough Livingston County League. What was last night like? And it was a tight game with a team you had already played twice in Warsaw.
Yeah, so the team that I have this year is really special to me. They've been playing soccer since they were real little together, and anybody that's come and watched any of our games can see that they've been playing together for a long time. A lot of nerves went into last night, I think, and if you were there or you saw the game, we struggled in the first half. There's a lot of pressure being the 1 seed. We had a phenomenal year. We scored a lot of goals. We never were down a single second all season. So the girls, I mean, you look at our statistics throughout the season, it's unbelievable what we were able to do. But with that comes a lot of pressure. There's a big target on our back. A lot of teams are sick of Avon girls winning sectionals year after year after year. And we felt that last night. Sometimes the underdog comes in more relaxed, and, they got nothing to lose, and where we have a lot, on our plates. And once we got settled down, one thing that's nice this year is we get a mask break, which is like a timeout for me, which I've never been able to have. And in that mask break, I said to the kids, just relax, play confident, and trust in yourselves. And we were able to finally score in the first half, and everything changed from there.
Well, it was a freshman, which is pretty cool. Maggie Vanderbilt with the goal. Ellie, you assisted on that goal. Can you did you describe for us the goal, what you saw, what happened, and how happy you guys all were? Because it sounds like Coach didn't think you guys were playing that well to that point.
Yeah, up to that point, it was pretty stressful because they were playing really defensive and were marking up, like, double teaming us. So we got a direct kick, which was good because Alicia Favell, our defender, has a really nice direct kick, and she just played it over the top, and I went by the defender, and Maggie was wide open to finish it.
Emma Clarke, how sweet is it to win a sectional title on your home field?
It's like a feeling like no other since we've been playing there since we were young, and I just love to be there.
Emma, this is a team that you'd beaten twice before, 1-0, 3-1. And did they change anything tactically? Coach is nodding. Let's see if Emma knows what they changed. What did they do differently to make this certainly a much tighter match than October 22nd when Ellie had all 3 goals in that game?
Obviously, going into it, we were a little nervous because it's hard to beat a team 3 times. But they put Chloe Hubbard in the back, and she's normally an offensive player, so it was a little easier for us to get around and get to the goal.
So they bunkered in, Coach. They were just let's try to sneak a goal in. We're not going to let Ellie take over this game again.
Yeah, they shadowed Ellie pretty tightly the whole first half, and half of the second half. They knew where she was at all times, and Ellie's the type of player where I tell her, if you feel like you got to switch sides of the field, you just do it on your own. It doesn't have to come from me. You just do it. And I saw Ellie switch sides of the field, and here comes Chloe Hubbard following her. So we knew right away that they came in with a defensive mindset that we're going to stop this team from scoring so much, and they really made it difficult for us to get any kind of ball up to the front line. We had to change our strategy and go up and over their defense. So once we changed that, we started to get more looks on goal, but their strategies definitely made it challenging for us, for sure.
So, Emma, last night, 4 girls soccer championship teams were crowned champions, and all 4 of them played in Livingston County. So the competition that you face, day in and day out, how much does that get
hey,
you
a
ready?
little love. We got to say the names there, Steve-O. Hornell,
Okay.
Bath, Geneseo, right? That's pretty amazing.
Geneseo and Avon. And then Warsaw and Leroy also made the final. So 6 of the 8 finalists last night from Livingston County. So when you have that kind of competition on a regular basis, how does that elevate your game?
Obviously there's a lot of competition that we play. So every day we go to practice knowing that our next game is going to be a hard one. So you just have to work really hard and know that there's always going to be a team that's there working with you.
Ellie, was it tougher to repeat as a champion than it was to win last year?
It was definitely tougher because everyone was out to get us being the number 1 seed again. So it was a challenge, but we fought hard and won again. So
It must make the victory feel a little bit sweeter, huh?
that's good.
What you win no fire trucks because you win the game on your home field, right? So.
Oh no, we got fire trucks.
Oh yeah, nice.
Avon, it's an amazing community, and that was one thing that I told Mr. Engler, our athletic director. I kind of arranged that the day before. I'm like, gosh, I hope I don't jinx this, but in the event that we do win, I need to get those fire trucks for those girls because that's a tradition that we can do safely. And girls, there was just so many people at the circle waiting for us at the end of the game. It was unbelievable. People that watched the game live from their, comfort of their homes, they got in their vehicles, they came to the circle, and they waved us on. I mean, it was great.
So, Katlyn, just, you've got 2 players, Ellie and then Maggie, that combined to score 46 goals. Talk about what makes them such a potent combination and how when you have 2 players that are able to do that much offensively that it, takes a lot of burden off of everybody else.
It does. And I know Ellie last night was being guarded very heavily, and that's stressful as an athlete to have to, that there's 4 or 5 girls watching at all times. But that's what's so great about my team is I've got kids like Emma Clarke, Lauren Bondren, Maggie Vanderbilt that, other teams aren't watching as closely maybe. And that's where those goals came in last night. Those shots came in. They were so focused on Ellie that, other kids step up on the team. And I think throughout the season, you see how many different goal scorers that we have. And Ellie plays a huge, important role on this team. And she's under so much pressure when it comes to this time of the season, because you look at our stats and every year, Ellie's, our leading scorer with 20 goals. And so when teams scout us, it's that Cochrane girl, that number 3, we got to pressure her. And Ellie, I'll never forget when she was a freshman, I pulled her aside. You know what I'm talking about, Ellie. And I told her, this is where you have to mentally be okay with somebody man marking you, because that's what's going to happen. Teams are going to man mark you, but you got to trust in your teammates that other girls are going to step up and rise to the occasion. And, even with girls man marking Ellie all season, I mean, look at her stats. I mean, she can fight through that, and she's one of the toughest players in Section 5 for sure.
And a quick shout out to Courtney Yenser with a shutout last night too. Your defense, fantastic. Well, 25 goals, 16 assists, one really important one last night for you, Ellie. So, hey, Avon Braves, Emma, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Thanks for being with us. And Coach Bennetti, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Avon Girls Soccer right here on the Congressman Ferris High School Sports Show. Take another break, folks. Come back and talk more with you.